Capricorn, how are you, my captivating Cappies? We are going to pull a full moon in Libra reading for you, and that is April 1st through the 17th in the Northern Hemisphere, April 2nd through the 18th in the Southern Hemisphere, and this full moon in Libra, or the pink full moon, or the Paschal full moon, or the blossoming full moon, whatever you want to call it. It's a full moon in Libra, and it's going to illuminate relationships, whether that's with yourself, coworkers, family, loved ones, what have you. But it is going to ask you, are you internally aligned with your outer life? Are you people-pleasing? Are you placating? Either way, this for you, Capricorn, is, I think, your 10th house. Yeah, your 10th house. So this is going to be in your career and reputation sector. So with career and reputation, it's, you know, are you, I'm trying to think how to put it. Is the path that you're on aligned with who you are now? You know, because we grow, we change. So a path that you laid out for yourself once in life might not be in alignment with who you are now. And that doesn't, you know, I mean, that happens. So you need to ask yourself, is there any enjoyment in your career, or is it just responsibility? Do you just do what you do every day to take care of your responsibilities, or is there any enjoyment? Because you deserve enjoyment, Capricorn. At the end of the day, you deserve enjoyment. And the best way that you can make the most of this full moon's energy is to make an adjustment that brings who you are now, on the inside into reality, into your reality. So whether that's, love it, Capricorn. Oh, let me think about it. So when you, since it's in your career and reputation sector, you need to stop and ask yourself, you know, like I said, about, is this responsibility, or is there any enjoyment? But also, it's time to make an adjustment that reflects authentically you into your reality. Not a plan, not talk about it, an actual action. It's time for action, Capricorn. And I know that's easier said than done, but you need to take a piece of who you really are on the inside and let it flow into your external, real, everyday self. Literally. That will help you forge ahead on your highest path. Now, we asked the cards where you need balance, what you need to let go of, where you're thriving, what action to take, and a message from your spirit team. Now, where you need balance came up as the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is, she doesn't matter, doesn't like adulting, likes spontaneity, like, you know, so either you're doing too much adulting and not enough, you know, dance like no one's watching, or you're doing too much dancing and not enough adulting. Knowing you, Capricorn, I'm going to have to say, I think you need to do more dancing. Because of the other cards. So where you need balance is in your what brings you joy and what makes you excited, and in the fun of life. It's time you're doing the responsibility. But are you doing anything just to make your soul smile? Anything that makes you happy? Anything that lights you up, Capricorn? That's where you need to bring the balance, because what you need to release is the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is you need to let go of all these choices that you think are necessary or your responsibility, because you need to let that go. There's one choice you need to make, and only one, not a whole bunch. See how he's got all the different cups, or each is a different choice. And they're saying, let that go. And that tells me that there's only one choice that you need to worry about right now. And that is the choice of the authentic internal you, who you are now, who you are in this moment. What is something that lights you up? That is the only decision you need to concern yourself with. That is the only thing right now that matters. And what you're doing really good at is maintaining now when I say this, it doesn't necessarily mean like maintaining a happy home. So where you're thriving is maintaining a happy home, but maintaining the image of a happy home, or the idea of a happy home. So maybe, that's going to be different for everyone, but I'm just saying, like, what goes on, or what what you say goes on at home, does it really match what goes on behind closed doors? What you express or don't express, sometimes an omittance of reality is the same as, not denying it, but kind of putting it on a back burner instead of addressing if there's something that you're not happy about. And now I say that because of all these choices, and because where you need balance, and because of the action that you need to take that will be helpful. It came up as Seven of Wands. So an action that you can take that will help you bring balance back into the fun you, the responsible, and the expressive, and the enjoyment, all that in a nice balance, will be the Seven of Wands. That is standing up for you. That is doing what brings you peace, and not it's non-negotiable. That kind of energy. You do what you need to do for you, so that your soul can smile, so that you can move forward on your path that is for your highest good, and not let anybody else take that from you. Not let anybody else change your mind. Not let anybody else affect what you know is best for you. Sorry. I mean, some people might be like, it's selfish. No, it isn't, Capricorn. This is a time to nurture your soul, who you are authentically, what is necessary to make you happy, not everybody else. Now, if you do that, I think this message that you got from your spirit team came up as the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is like that divine connection. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be. But if you are married, in a relationship, in a committed relationship, whatever, it could bring you two closer together. That could be what that means. Or you could find yourself in divine union with yourself, with your friends, with a new love connection. If you are single, either way, Spirit's message to you is you deserve this. You deserve this divine bliss. And you can't reach that if you don't take care of you. If you're not doing what is best for you, what brings you joy, you just can't. Like, it's not anybody else's responsibility to make us happy but ourselves. And if we're putting ourselves on the back burner, like, there's only so much of that you can take. There's only so much of it's just not. It's not your responsibility to make these decisions for everybody, just yourself right now. And I'm not saying, be that way for life. I'm just saying right now what is important in your career and reputation is your path that you're on in alignment with who you are now, or are you just doing what you feel is your responsibility because you deserve to be? Enjoyment should be Capricorn. I'm not even kidding. A new start is coming. That's so awesome because I think that's what you need. So that just blows my mind. A new start is coming, Capricorn, and we'll pull you one spiritual awareness card, and then that will be it, Cap. So, my captivating Capricorns, I hope this was helpful, and I hope that you remember that everybody's emotions during the full moon are on steroids. So, be responsive, not reactive. Let people fall out all on their own. So if they're going to crash out, let them crash out. But you got goodness. You overcome your imperfections, polish your character, and feed on the positive. Thus, you free yourself, allow your goodness to manifest, and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, you offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to yourself and others. I love that. That's beautiful, Capricorn. Offer that goodness to yourself and others. But did you hear that? To yourself and others. And I hope this was helpful, Capricorn, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.